Happy Friday. It's Deb, and it's time for episode number 2 of something I'm calling Favorite Flower Friday. Favorite Flower Friday. I'm sitting in my favorite flower chair inside because it's a little chilly this afternoon and it's wicked windy. So we're going to talk indoors. Okay, this week's Favorite Flower Friday pick is daylily. Daylilies are like the blue jeans of your garden. They are classic. They are dependable. They make your garden look good from spring all season long, and they're so easy to take care of. Very funny story. I was planning all week to make the daylily our Favorite Flower Friday for those very reasons and more. And this afternoon, I was driving home from a work event, and I was driving through this little town, Troy, Maine, on Route 202, and I see this daylily business. I kid you not. So I pulled in to Ellie's Daylilies Serendipity Shop in Troy, Maine. And I have passed by this place on several occasions, but like this is the day I'm going to stop. I can't even tell you. I pull in and I see this lovely woman and this lovely man. Turns out they're Ellie and Bruce, been married 55 years. And I just introduced myself, and Ellie and I bonded like that. I can't even believe that she was just willing to talk to me. This is why I love Maine. Like, hi, I'm Deb. I have this thing called my Maine Gardens. I want to know you. I want to know your story. Can we talk? And oh my gosh, we spent a lot of time together, and it was awesome. So I'm going to put a video together about that experience and tell you about Ellie's 600 varieties of daylilies, and how you can get your hands on one if you want to. But anyway, subscribe to this channel, and so you will know when I post that video. I need a couple of days to edit it, but it's going to be great. So I want to share a couple of tips that Ellie shared with me about how to grow daylilies successfully. And one thing she said, and I don't even think I knew this, the reason they're called daylilies, you probably knew this because you're smarter than me, is because the flowers last for one day. I know. The other thing that she shared with me is that if your daylilies are not flourishing, there could be several reasons. Very common reason, she said, is that people plant them too deep. You don't want to plant them too deep. You want the roots to be right at the top of the soil. You don't want the soil to be up to here. You got that? And she said, avoid putting mulch around them. Check them after the winter, because sometimes, especially in Maine, we have these like frost heaves and the soil could be higher up around your daylilies. You want to be sure that the roots are right there. Okay, tip 1 for successful daylily growing. Tip number 2, they like sun. I know I had a couple planted in an area that wasn't getting enough sun. They weren't happy. I moved them. I asked her if she fertilizes hers. She said maybe in the spring they'll do a 10-10-10, but that's it. She said it's really not a requirement for these. And then I asked her how often to split daylilies. And she said, if you have some daylilies that just get to the point where they're not blooming, or they're really big, there's like a big clump, a big mound, then it's time to split them. Split them at 3s or 4s, replant them, give them to friends, and you'll see them come back. So those are some tips from my new best friend, Ellie, from Ellie's Daylilies Serendipity Shop in Troy, Maine. With that, I will wrap up Favorite Flower Friday, daylilies. Thanks for hanging out with me on this Friday. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.